I can have you on vacation just a moment, we'll get started. Thank you all very much for being here. This is a really special evening for me, very personal. A lot of my misspent youth was right here in the parking lot of Snapka. I enjoyed many an evening here, visiting with friends, hanging out at Snapka's. All of us who went to Roy Miller High School, this was the place to go. There were a lot of things that happened here, a lot of romances, a lot of good things, and I just look back on it.
Oh, mercy.
Can you all hear me okay without that? Yeah. But we had a great time here. This is a special moment for those of us who grew up on the West Side. A special moment for the Snapka family, obviously. This is their 70th year anniversary in business, and there are not very many businesses that have that kind of success rate. So let's give them a huge round of applause. I want to take just a moment to introduce some of our special guests here tonight. Representative Todd Hunter. Todd, thank you very much for being here. Representative from Abel Herrero's office is here this evening. Thank you so much for being here. We have District 1 City Councilwoman Carolyn Vaughn. District 3 Council Representative Lucy Rubio. And the Mayor of Corpus Christi, the guy's in charge of all of that down there. Okay, did I miss anybody? If you think you're important, raise your hand and I'll raise it. But anyway, thank you all very much for being here. Like I said, this is a very special evening for me personally. I have a lot of fond memories of being here at Snapka's. In those days, you could park your car underneath the Snapka sign and leave it, and even after they shut down, when you came back, it would still be here. That's not necessarily true anymore. So, and all of these cars that are here tonight, back when I hung out here, that was what you saw. The muscle cars of the day, great automobiles, and they were so much fun. And we kept the police department active with their ticket books, but we all had a lot of fun, and I just can't tell you how happy I am to be here and share this evening with the Snapka. So at this time, we're going to have an invocation by the Reverend Martin Bailey, the Senior Associate Pastor from First United Methodist Church.
Let's pray. Oh God, be present in our midst as we join with the Snapka family to dedicate this restaurant. We ask for your blessings to be upon Maxine and her family and the members of the staff. Day by day, they serve others. Then we give special thanks. Help them to stay focused on you, oh God. Help them to serve tasty meals to all their patrons. Do so with respect and courtesy. Help them to look forward in history, not only to this moment, but in the days to come. Amen.
Please join me in the pledge to the Texas and U.S. flags.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Now I'd like to introduce Anita Eisenhower from the Nueces County Historical Commission. Anita.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be here tonight, especially as long as I've known Maxine, but nothing like many of the rest of them. But a marker just doesn't happen. It takes a lot of hard work, effort, and desire on the part of someone who writes the narrative that's sent into the Texas Historical Commission. We are fortunate that we have a set of county commissioners and a county judge who support us in what we do in nominating historical marker. They are not cheap. It's what I call $100 to play. We send in an idea, and the state can say no, or they can say yes. And Todd, we appreciate them saying yes over and over. And we thank your part for what you do in the marker program from the Texas Historical Commission. Then after it's once accepted, then this narrative that Kathy has written with the help of Maxine and Kathy, it goes to the state and they review it. I don't know how many they see, but there's 254 counties in the state of Texas, and we send in between 4 and 5. They come back and say yes or no, and if they say yes, they say send in $1,800. So this marker represents around $1,900 of just the cost of what we call doing business. And that's what we need to thank the county, the commissioners, and the judge for supporting us in this. So, thank you. And once it begins accepted, it comes back and Kathy gets to say, yes, you wrote it well, or Dr. Delaney will say, it's wrong, you need to rewrite it, which has happened, hasn't it? Once. So they get a chance to say yes or no what is written on this inscription. It goes to Southwell Foundry in San Antonio. They are the group that do all of the casting of the Texas historical markers in the state of Texas. And then we sit back and we wait and we wait and we wait to get to this point. So today we have it installed as a gift from the county. And we want to hear next as to what that marker narrative might have had to say, Kathy.
I canvassed the crowd here, so I know I can't read every single word in here because I know some people will be very bored with what is going to be said. So I'm going to shorten and I'm going to get to the heart of the matter. Number one, we want to remember. And I know several people in the group here that just remembering oftentimes is what we don't do so well. So we need historical markers so that we can remember our past places, events, and people. So we have markers. I have a marker set that dated back to a little bit 4 years. My car under here, and I had we called it was a Rambler. I call it the Ram Charger.
Teacher voice.
And
Teacher voice.
Is this not teacher voice?
No.
Just say something. Okay. Teacher voice. Okay. I've been talking all day today. Okay. This comes from a quote from Mr. Willoughby that used to write for the Robstown Record. He said Snapka is being one of the centers of the universe for South Texas. To gather, sneak a smoke, down a long neck, and order a Dixie burger. So, now, work it. Well, why we want to remember Snapka and the man behind it. He grew up with a work ethic. He's not from our part of the country. He came from an area known as Abbey, Texas. Moved down here during the 30s, during the Depression and the Dust Bowl. And there were 6 boys in his family. They moved here. He became a World War II hero. Got 2 Bronze Stars and a Purple Heart. He fought in 2 campaigns. Yes. In Africa, and then also in Rapido River campaign in Italy, where he was wounded. Okay, so it's more than just being a veteran. He was also a wounded veteran. So, he is to be remembered. He came down here, returned to Corpus Christi, and he had a vision. He wanted a place on the south side of town to have a drive-in. Now, prior to this, however, the first one was at Robstown. The first one. And he and his brother were business partners, and they made it a success. The first car hop was Charlotte Dudash. And she told him he needed a car hop. And so he listened to her and hired her. It was a success. Then they began to build this. I don't know if you know the Morris Levy, Carl Levi's daddy, I believe, we went to school with. Do you remember him, Joe? He was an architect here in town. But he designed this building. He wanted to create a quality place where people could come at a low price. And back before air conditioning, they came here to cool off, have a meal, and it was very reasonable. Now, in the culture that some of us grew up in, the 50s, 60s, and 70s, things would change. Okay, this was a place to gather. We came here to socialize and to meet the boys and the girls here. Okay. Now, tonight is the Ray Miller game. And I went to Ray. I was a Southside girl, but I dated Miller. Nonetheless, they would come here, and would always say, we came here, and maybe 2 o'clock, listening to all the kiddos talk about the Ray Miller game. And I want to mention it because the game is tonight. It's not nearly as dramatic as it was when we were going to school. But it's a living legacy. Maxine is the main ingredient. When they met and married in 1949, they had 2 girls. Kathy is the youngest, or I should say Kathleen, and then there's Marlene. And right in front of Marlene today is another car hop, one of the original car hops. Gerda Richter, and who's she?
She's the manager of it. She's 96.
They won't let you quit, right? Okay.
But she probably car hopped too.
Yeah, she did. She started as a car hop. But it's remarkable. That's another part of the legacy of Snapka's, is that their employees are lifelong, have been here forever. And I'm just going to mention Celia because we all lived through Celia. After Celia, of course, this was devastating, like most of course systems. And he rebuilt, made some changes. He got some AC, with some AC in, a drive-in lane here where people come by and pick up food. But that was innovative at that time. Before that, people just come here to enjoy the cool breezes which we're having right now. But nonetheless, thank you, Ms. Richter. Thank you so much for all of your service. And where is Joe Trevino?
Right there. Right there.
This is a mass of people. My eyes are watering because of the wind. Joe, thank you for your service, and I know Bethany would appreciate it. The legacy is here. Kathy knows how to mix the ingredients for the famous tacos here. Dixie burgers. You don't order a hamburger here. You order a Dixie burger. And you get their tacos, and you get their chocolate milkshakes with real ice cream and real milk, and of course that little ingredient called chocolate. Okay. I want to close with something I came across. I just love it. Just give me a moment. I don't like to read the notes anyway. He came to the Spirit of Snapka's Drive-In continues in Corpus Christi, Texas. Make it a cheeseburger, a chocolate malt, and fries. Cut the mustard and onions, please, and put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. Okay, thank you so very much for coming out. I appreciate it.
And now, if we could, we're going to get a few remarks on Maxine Snapka and her daughter Kathy.
I want to thank everyone for coming here. You know, I've seen some of you grow up. I've seen some of you from little baby grow up, and the 4th generation has come here too, and I know a lot of them. And I think that's the sweetest thing you said. About the drive-in, you know. And we had a lot, well, the actress Hernandez is here too. She also worked at the drive-in. We have just Joe. Let me tell you something. Joe was here. He managed number 4 when he was 21. The number 4 drive-in left, went to Albertsons. Finally, when he retired, he couldn't stay home. So he wanted to just cook. You know what happened? Kathy got her claws in on him. And he can't quit now. We won't let him. But I want to thank all of you here because I'm so happy that we've been honored this way. I really think it's great. It's great. Thank you.
I really do want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to recognize my daughter, Mary Catherine. Raise your hand, Mary Catherine. My son, Matthew. My husband, who's busy taking pictures. And we've got other family members here. We've got Mary Ann and David. And where's Donnie and Elizabeth? And Larry was around here a minute ago. And he's in the back. Okay, any other families? We've got that's for the Snapkas. Now, you've met our longest term employee, Gerda Richter, mother's sister, and my cousins Carolyn and Susan, her daughters. A very long time employee at Weber. Beatrice Hernandez, her husband Mingo, worked for us forever and ever and ever. But here's the part that I really want to emphasize. We're a family business, and what that means to us is not just our family. What we look at our business as our customers are our family. The people that we see that come in, that bring their families, that bring their children, that bring their grandchildren, and come and enjoy some hospitality, some good food, and most of all, their friendship. We want to give a huge, huge heartfelt thanks to Kathy when she came and said, I really thought she was kidding when she said, we'd like to make a historical marker. I really did think she was kidding. And my next comment was, man, you're really old, Mom. We want to thank the members of the Historical Commission. We want to thank the county for funding, because anybody that knew Method Snapka would know that he would never pay for this. Anyway, from the bottom of our hearts, we want to thank you all very much. Thanks so much for coming out, for participating. And most of all, what I want to say is, after this is over with, go order some food.
Yeah, really.
Thank you.
Okay, well, this is the part where we unveil the... Oh, we got to read the proclamation. I'm sorry. Here we go. Representative Ferrero couldn't be here, so they asked if I would read the proclamation. And back in 1966, I didn't have to wear these. And Todd, I promise you, I wore my hair a lot longer back then. Okay, this is a resolution from the state of Texas from Representative Abel Guerrero. Whereas the proud history of Snapka's Drive-In restaurants is being recognized with the dedication of an official Texas historical marker at the restaurant's Leopard Street location in Corpus Christi on October 27, 2017. Whereas in the late 1940s, two brothers, Method and Rudy Snapka, were searching for a place to open a drive-in restaurant when their 1941 Oldsmobile broke down in Robstown. What does that sound? As they looked around them, they decided that the community would be a good place to establish their business. And on July 5th, 1948, they opened their first Snapka's Drive-In at 110 9th Street, and in 1953 opened a second Snapka's in Corpus Christi on what is now the Leopard Street location. And 3 years later, they launched another restaurant in Corpus Christi on Weber. The original Robstown location closed in 1977. And whereas owned and operated today by Method Snapka's wife Maxine and daughter Kathy, the drive-ins continue to delight customers with such popular fare as hamburgers, chicken fried steak, and shrimp baskets, and my all-time favorite drink, Snapka's. And during the 1950s, Snapka's became one of the first restaurants in the area to add Mexican food to its menu with the introduction of hard shell tacos, which remain a customer favorite. Each month, Snapka's also celebrates its down home vibe by hosting Nostalgia Night featuring classic cars and motorcycle night. That's what you see here tonight. Whereas for nearly 7 decades, Snapka's drive-in restaurants have contributed to the unique character and prosperity of the community they call home. And it is a pleasure to join in commending this pair of local landmarks on this special occasion, and now therefore it be resolved that the dedication of an official Texas historical marker recognizing Snapka's drive-in restaurants be commemorated, and that the restaurant's owners and staff be extended sincere best wishes for a meaningful and memorable event. Signed, Abel Guerrero, State Representative, District 31. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Carolyn, you ready? I wanted to mention real quick before we do the benediction. Thanks for putting up with all those numbers. Sincerely appreciate that. We want to congratulate you. Congratulate the family. Your family. Thank you all very much.